I spent a day in Japan's biggest British theme park.
You're not gonna see it. Journey across Japan, destination to suck.
I'm not fat. Perfect. No. No way. Wait, I need to pull over now. Good morning and welcome back to Journey Across Japan, Escape to Mount Fuji. 6 days and 1,000 kilometers of despair. We are in a capsule hotel inside a shipping container at the base of Mount Fuji. And yes, that is as ridiculous as it sounds. But we're here to do one thing today, and that is to see the iconic mountain itself. And it's just outside that door. So grab your cameras and let's go and take a look at Mount Fuji. Oh God, I hate getting out of the capsule. We've travelled almost 1,000 kilometres for this view, and it is spectacular. It's what I would have said if we'd seen the view.
Yeah,
of course it's not there. Expectations, reality, can't even see a single piece of Mount Fuji. Yesterday there was a typhoon, right? The weather said, oh, tomorrow morning it's going to be a blue sky. Does that look like a blue sky? I'm a little bit angry, as you can probably tell. But we are going to be loitering around Mount Fuji for 2 days, around this area. So hopefully at some point over the next 2 days, we can catch a glimpse, just a fragment, just a piece of Mount Fuji, and I will be vindicated, and I will be happy. Anyway, speaking of happy, look, it's Joey, the anime man. How you doing, Joey?
Hi, I'm good. You're not gonna see it. I'm just letting you know right now. We got 2 days left, and as you said, we traveled 5 days. This is the 5th day we're on the road, and we get this. Journey across Japan, destination to suck, apparently.
Destination to suck.
Anyway, we've got a challenge. What have we got today?
Right,
you guys have been sending us challenges the last 5 days of our trip. We've had about 5,000 submissions. We've whittled it down to just 3 from our production team. And Joey has chosen one. What have we got?
All right. This one is from Bowie Davidson.
Bowie Davidson, either fake name or the best parents in the
I
world.
wonder what kind of music they listen to.
Yeah.
Who says, because of the pandemic, traveling overseas is difficult right now.
Yeah,
it is.
very true.
Each take a selfie that looks like you're not in Japan and let viewers choose the winner.
Right. Interesting. I mean, we certainly can't do it here, given
No.
this Churedo Pagoda is one of the most iconic views of Japan. Every single Japan guide has this on the front cover, albeit with an actual view of Mount Fuji. So let's get out of the rain and let's get going. This is, the more I stand here, the more depressed I feel at that view.
All right, let's go.
So as day 5 of our journey across Japan gets underway, we make our way around the beautiful Lake Kawaguchi at the base of Mount Fuji, the perfect weekend escape away from Tokyo, being just a 2-hour drive from the city. Today is actually the shortest drive of our trip so far, as we effectively circumnavigate the mountain, with our final destination being Izu Peninsula, which juts out into the Pacific and allegedly offers some of the best views of Mount Fuji and the coastline. And amidst the drive and our desperate attempts to see the mountain, confusingly we've got to somehow try and find the least looking Japanese place for our challenge. Seriously, I'm starting to wish I'd brought a bloody green screen.
I'm not going to lie, that was the most elaborate opening we've had to a video on Journey Across Japan, Escape to Fuji so far. We climbed up a mountain, no less, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And as you climb up the stairs to the pagoda, there's a bunch of warnings for a whole load of boss battles you have to get past. It was the monkeys,
There's bears.
bears and a wild boar,
Yeah.
electric fences,
Yeah.
wizards and witches,
And shit weather.
and shit weather. It's a really arduous climb to get up there.
Yeah.
But it was a bitter pill for me to swallow, given that most of the photos I get from viewers bragging about their Mount Fuji view, it's always from the Churedo Pagoda.
Right.
Given it's like the
I've
number
never
one
actually
viewpoint.
been to the Churedo either, so I was hoping to get that same experience, but I guess the abroad in Japan curse was upon me as well.
The abroad in Japan.
I'm never being able to see Fuji.
So, have you ever been to Lake Kawaguchiko yourself, Joe?
No, I haven't. I've been nearby it since I've been to like Aokigahara and stuff like that, but I've never actually been at the lake before. So
It's a really beautiful place. Like, I would put it on my top 10 list of places to come to Japan. You've got, the lake itself is beautiful. You've got hot springs nearby, some nice ryokans. You've got Fujiku Highland Park, the best theme park
I've heard of that.
in Japan. And then not too far from there, you've got Hakone, of course, Japan's premier hot spring. No.
What?
No. No way. No, well, no. Wait, I need to pull over now.
Oh my god! No way!
Vad har jag inte lyckats ha?
There it is.
Fuji.
Mount Fuji. We're filming this in 6K. Take that to all the haters, all the people that sent me photos themselves, selfies in Mount Fuji. I'm the winner now. I've done it. I've got it. It's there. I don't know what to do now. In some respects, we weren't actually expecting to see it, especially this morning. There was so much cloud over it. Screenshot that, take that. That's going to be everywhere. Every time someone sends me a photo, ha ha ha, look, I found Mount Fuji. Never again. Because look, ha, 6K. And we haven't done CGI, right? That's not a green screen. Look, I can reach out, I can touch it. I can touch it. Yeah, we've done it. I'm not leaving until I've got a proper view. That's a little bit of it. That's like 100 meters. I want all 3,776 meters. Anyway, we've stopped here at Family Mart, which seems boring now, but in alpine regions, mountainous regions in Japan, they changed the branding for convenience stores. As you can see, Family Mart is usually bright green. It's actually got this kind of wooden finish. And in fact, of all the Family Marts I've seen in Japan, this one is the nicest looking. It looks like a swanky 4-star hotel. But the reason they do that is to blend the convenience stores into these mountainous regions. It just makes it look more aesthetically pleasing and nice. Now, Joey mentioned he'd found somewhere potentially for us to take a photo, and I just can't concentrate because look, it's Mount Fuji. Look, there it is again. It's there.
Yeah,
It's Mount Fuji, Joey.
The tiny, tiny tip of it.
It's there.
I know. Our journey's over. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Journey
what
is
you got?
over. So ciao,
I got you a family chicken.
You really are a great friend. You know the way to my heart, Joey.
Oh, well, guess what? I found another way to your heart because I happen to find a British theme park.
A British theme
A
park.
British theme park in England.
Good God. What, why? How?
I've been to England once,
Right.
and it
looks better than England.
It looks pretty insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I think that might be the perfect spot to film our challenge for today.
Well, I'm going to finish this Family Mart fried chicken while overlooking the summit of Mount Fuji, the abroad in Japan dream, and then we'll go to this British theme park, and we're going to the UK, innit? Has it got a double-decker bus?
I fucking hope so.
Good God. We've just arrived, and there it is, the British theme park. It's like a little village.
Is it nostalgic?
It's very nostalgic. It's like I'm home. Wow, let's get in there.
All right.
What are we waiting for? I'm home. There's like a working train station here with a little train.
Is it actually?
Yeah, yeah. This is actually quite impressive. If I was drunk and I woke up one morning and with a big hangover, I would probably think, yeah, I'm not in the UK, but it looks like the UK still. It's really surreal. But very interesting to see a sort of Japanese interpretation, a Japanese perspective on what the UK looks like. Well, there's a pub over there called UK Margaret. UK Margaret.
Das sieht echt wild
I
aus.
don't know. And there's Humpty Dumpty
Das
as
haben
well.
die echt gut
Just like
nachgemacht.
the UK, look at this. That is the most sinister interpretation of Humpty Dumpty that I've ever seen. Like growing up as a kid, we're brought up to love Humpty Dumpty. He's kind of this friendly character who accidentally falls off a wall. And I think we can all relate to that. But that is not someone I can relate to. That is absolutely horrifying. It feels a bit like Stratford-upon-Avon, which is the town where William Shakespeare was born. It's kind of got that architecture from the Tudor era.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got about an hour, Joey, to go around and take some photos. This is a home run in terms of taking photos somewhere that doesn't look like Japan. Couldn't be better. So now Joey and I are going to split up and take 3 photos each around the park and come back, and then we'll get you guys to vote on which one you think is the best, which person took the photo that looks the least like Japan. I'll meet you back here in an hour. Good luck.
Let's go.
All right. So let's start with the Railway Museum.
All right. I've only ever been to England once, but I know enough about it to know what looks the most England-like. Let's go this way.
There's this little kind of 1920s, 1930s style form of transport. I don't know what it is. Is it a bus? I think it's a bus.
Oh, there's a train coming over there. Oh, something like this.
Yeah, something like that. That looks pretty British. All right, let's do that. Looks kind of cool from the outside, but I've been playing around with it. Apparently you can get in. Look at this. Door doesn't open very far, but... And I've got passengers. Teddy McBee, Basil the bear. I think this could be a good place to kick things off.
Opened in 1990, Shizenji Park is spread over 50 hectares, with a 15-inch gauge railway built by a British company. And though the park may seem like a ghost town today, the UK is one of the most desired travel destinations for Japanese travellers. A study in 2019 ranks the UK as the 5th most desirable place to visit, with Hawaii taking the #1 spot, followed by France, Italy and Australia, and the mainland US in 6th place. After an hour of taking degrading selfies, Joey and I meet back up to see what we've got.
So we've taken our photos and we're about to go through them, but before that, just as we walked into this place, we took a photo of Joey and I standing in the street, and I wrote, "Great to be back home, showing my good friend Joey around. He's come all the way from Australia and he's not disappointed." And we thought we'd do it to see if people actually thought it looked like the UK. And what have we got, Joey?
Well, we got a bunch of comments. A lot of them are just, you know, clearly understand our sense of humor. Like, I feel there's a joke here I'm not getting. This picture is trying to tell us something, but I can't point it out. But then you have some people who are genuinely, like, not gonna lie, didn't think the UK actually looked like this.
Do you want to start with your first photo, Joe? We'll go one at a time.
Sure. So the first one is this one right here. It's me in front of the double-decker bus.
Penny Lane.
Yeah. I call this barbershop on the corner.
Barbershop on the corner.
Yeah, because that's how Penny Lane goes, right? Penny Lane, there's a barber on the corner.
That's a very clever one, that. Yeah. My first one is me driving that little truck over there, and I call it, "Who's driving this thing?" It's me with a little bear.
You put way more effort into your selfies than I do.
I get carried away with this stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. But what do you got next?
I got this one right here. It's,
wow.
I snuck into a train station.
I snuck into a train station without a train.
Yeah, early morning train station.
There's a train here, but I've heard it, but I've not seen it. Every time I go to see it, it's like pulls out the station and drives off somewhere. My second one is back at the UK Margaret, my favourite pub.
Aber das ist
But wait,
japanisches
it calls this
Schriftzeichen.
Margaretto in katakana.
Margaretto, UK Margaret. Sounds like some sort of abrasive British grandmother, but it's the pub that the UK deserves. All right, what's your final photo then?
This is my final photo. It's the side of the bus of the first photo. But I just wanted to get this because this has to be quote of the year, right? On this thing, it says, "Upon the theme of human nature and culture, with its wealthy natural environment, we create this park to give you a breathing space prepared for the coming era."
Wow.
Romney bus transport.
Carrying on the theme of kind of bizarre Japanese English, my third and final one is this one. And it's called The Thorno of the Rose. There's a little rose bush over there, just like the UK. And there's a sign warning people about the thorns on the rose, and they've cocked it up. They've written, "Please note, the Thorno of the Rose." So there you go, those are our 3 photos. Please vote on the one you like the most. Write the name of the photo in the comments and see who the winner is. But for now, let's get out of here, carry on our journey.
Yeah, let's go.
See if we get one last glance of Mount Fuji while we're here. Oh dear, I broke the UK.
As we're leaving the park, by good fortune we catch the eye of the park manager, and to thank us for turning up, he leads us into the gift shop to generously gift us a pair of flip-flops.
So the manager of this place has seen us walking around with a camera, found out we're YouTubers, and is now giving us a present. This is a unique thing of the British theme park, fish flops. They're sandals, they're flip-flops, the shape of a fish. Genius. Fish flops. This day just got at least 25% better.
But the generous gift giving wasn't over yet. It seemed for me the friendly park manager had one more item in mind.
Wow. Debu Janai. I'm not fat. Yes. This is a shirt that speaks to me. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. This is the best day of my life. Finally a t-shirt that speaks to me. Debu Janai. I'm not fat. Perfect.
Oh, stopp, im Hintergrund, was habe ich da gesehen?
Not fat. Perfect.
Star Wasabi. Shizuoka, the Empire of the Wasabi. Das ist eine gute Idee.
Oh wow. Good God. Woo. I didn't actually think we'd see Mount Fuji on Journey Across Japan Escape to Mount Fuji in the last few days. It's been nothing but rain, clouds, typhoons. But look at that, seriously.
That's an insane shot.
And it's not a green screen, it's real. This is a real thing. Like again, I can touch, it's there.
Why my green screen?
Green screen, it's not real, look at his face. But seriously, I'm ecstatic. I feel vindicated, and it's the end to what's been a relatively good day. That British theme park was
Interesting.
certainly interesting. Be sure to vote on who you think took the best photo. There were certainly some exciting photos taken along the way. But for now, guys, we're going to end things here. Our hotel is just around the corner. Be sure to join us for the final episode of Journey Across Japan Escape to Mount Fuji. But for now, guys, as always, many thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here on the Born Japan channel. Take it away, Mount Fuji.
What? Mount Fuji? Oh, he did it!
夏
俺できると思わなかった。Congratulations! Next time. 俺も行くで。
Natsuki, der alte OG.